out there. How you all doing? How's your day going? I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I hope you had something to eat, because we have something interesting to tell you today. And I hope you sit back, relax, and then hear everything we have to say. And you have any contribution, don't forget to drop your comments. It's the radio show live on Echo Television International. And as usual, I have Tony and Ray in the studio.
Hi,
Hello.
Lalas.
Hi.
That's so fake.
Okay.
He likes doing
Like, I don't know why you like
He likes
being
it.
like, I don't understand. Try and be real. When I say hello, at least I don't say you're there, like you don't mean it.
So what kind of response am I supposed to give you?
Like, you're so fake. Richard Jare, I love you.
Oh yes, I
How
love
ya
you too,
doing?
Lalas.
How's your day, Jare?
It was
Ah,
fine.
you look
No,
fine, oh.
you're mine. My day
Guess
is always
kid,
great.
I like your shirt.
Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
The
And
guy
you're
with
always in the
after,
middle.
after you insulted me.
you know now. You
After
know
you
how
have
we
insulted
roll.
me.
As long as you're
Oh,
going
yeah,
to be
yeah.
the only male on this
You
show, just be
get,
ready for
like,
it.
You don't have a
The
choice.
reason why sometimes I just have to endure you people is for the
Wow,
fact
we are
that-
enduring you the most.
You
no,
don't know.
The reason why I'm
Mhm.
enduring in capital letter, enduring you people is because of the fact that I am just a gentle guy.
Oh,
And as a gentleman,
oh wow.
you just have to allow some of these things go. Allow them slide. As a man again, let me inform you.
Wow, we've
As
given
a man-
Anthony platform now to
As
talk
in-
about
as
As a
in,
man.
I have something to say, please.
So I
We'll
should
be
not say
talking
what
about
I'm
a beautiful topic, because I think if I shall allow you,
If
you
you
take the
go
show
on
into your
with
hands.
as
I'm
a
sorry,
man.
please.
Okay.
As a man.
After the show, people
Anyway.
ask me, I'll tell you.
No problem. So our topic is get your head in the game.
Get your head in the game.
Like football game.
Yes.
Look at them.
Yes.
They started.
Like volleyball game, like
Yes,
every game you
basketball,
know.
every game that you know.
Yes.
Even
I
in
just
the
want to
game
be
of
sure.
life.
I just want to be sure if it is football.
Anyway,
And you are now sure.
Okay.
I think I feel what is worth doing is
Worth
worth
doing right.
doing right. So whatever it is you feel you're doing, why not do it right? Like, that's first things first. If you want to, let's say for instance, okay, like let's say a football game right now, and then you're
She still falls
playing
back
it.
to me.
Please don't even use price. Bring down your shoulders. You're raising it up very well. So the thing is, if you're playing a football game, of course you want to win. So then if you are in it, you need to win it.
You have
So
to.
whatever it is you're doing in life, you need to own up. You need to tell yourself that I'm in this business of life. I'm doing the right thing. I know deep inside I'm doing the right, so I need to do it well. Even the Bible has told us all these things, that if you're going to do anything, you should do it right, so far as you feel deep inside of you is right, and you're doing it to the glory of God. So whatever it is you're doing today, you're supposed to do something right. You're supposed to do it right in order to, because there are other people that are looking up to you. So I feel whatever it is you're doing today, you should do it right. If you are in this particular thing, you should be able to own up to it. You should be able to win
You
that
should
thing.
be.
Tony, what let me start with you.
In addition,
I don't
don't
understand. Let me ask you.
Let
don't
her
give me
start
the-
with you
don't give
first
me the
now.
room. Let me just give myself the room.
Can you imagine?
So in
like, I said,
addition-
you should bring down your shoulder. This
In
is
addition to what you've said, you know,
Lord.
we are in a society where we are faced with a lot of distractions. There are a lot of distractions here and there.
True.
There are lots of challenges here and there.
Just the way you distracted me from saying what I'm
She
saying.
just
Exactly.
distracted me because I am the one talking right now. So
Let's
you
keep
distracted
distracting
me.
Let's
each
keep
other.
This is
distracting
one
each
distraction,
other.
ladies. There are huge distractions to guys. As a guy, if you want to succeed in life, please.
Keep your head in the
Please.
game, be focused, and
Wait,
nobody
wait,
can
wait.
distract
People should
you.
just keep quiet. This is my turn to talk. Abi. Let me
you
talk.
have it, sir.
As
We
a
are
guy,
listening.
and you want to be successful in life, please, don't allow girls to distract you.
Wow.
That's number one. Just like the way Linda wanted distracting my future right now.
I'm just having goosebumps hearing this your
Like,
advice.
seriously. Please don't take his
Again-
advice, please.
Again, if really you want to be successful in life, like to be, realistic right now, don't be a jack of all trades.
True, I'm master of
In a
none.
sense, yes, in the sense that you see people doing this thing, and then you feel okay, they are cashing out. Okay, let me also
And then
join
you
them
just
too.
jump into
Leaving the
it.
one that you were doing before,
Yeah.
and then it goes on every now and then, and in the end of it all, you realize that you will not be able to achieve anything.
You know what
because
you
are-
just said now
because
is
one, you are not even
focus.
yes, you are not even focused. You are not even driven towards any goal. You are not even like nobody is even inspiring you. You are not getting your inspiration from
Anywhere.
anything. You are just there for the fact of being there. So when you are being driven with stuff like that, you should know that there is every tendency of you being seen as, should I use the word a fool? because you are not like because nothing you're not motivated, you are not focused, you are not like you don't have any inner thing that is driving you to achieve whatsoever thing that you want to achieve. And in that regard, you are likely to be looked down upon. Because when you keep doing something, let's say for instance, you keep doing a business for over 10 years and people are not seeing the result of what you are doing in you, they will look down on you. They will feel maybe you are not, something is holding you down. Maybe your village people are the ones following you, and you know,
village uncles and aunties.
So it's just about your being focused, having your head being high, and then know that okay, this thing, whether I like it or not, I must make an ends meet out of it.
Get your head in the game.
What's the topic again?
Get your head in the game.
All right,
Is that
yeah.
what
So,
I
so yes,
Get your head in the game.
I told my
Okay.
producer to provide us coke. She did not.
Wow.
So yes, I'm likely to say some of these things.
Wherever our producer is, we love you.
yes, we
Please,
love
I need
you.
coke.
We love
Continue.
you. So, getting your head in the game. First of all, what game is it?
I
So
told her
you-
before.
Life.
So yes, exactly. And in the game of life, you can't be all over the place.
Of course.
You have to find purpose first. You have to know where you're going to. Then hard work comes
True.
in. And then after hard work is focus.
Consistency.
Because no matter how hard working you are, if you keep losing focus, your growth will be stagnant. Like it won't be much. And then when you are focused, it means nothing is going to deviate you from your purpose. And the thing about putting your head in the game is that it's not seasonal. It's season in, season out, year in, year out. Because the moment you decide to take a pause, life will pass you by. The moment you decide to deviate, you lose focus, you lose where you're heading to. And then it's all about setting a goal and having a plan.
Yes.
That's putting your head in the game. What is my plan for life? Okay, so I know my purpose. I know what I plan to do with my life, right? I know where I'm heading to. I am ready to put in the hard work, diligence, loyalty, learning all the skills you need. And now I am ready to stay focused. Then what is my plan of getting there? Step 1, step 2,
Step 3.
plan A, plan B,
Goes on
plan.
and on.
Okay.
follow
Do
them.
I plan to excel career-wise? Do I plan to be a business mogul? Do I plan to be an entertainer? Do I plan to be a creator?
musician.
Do you understand? Yes, I said entertainment, so you can be. Do I plan to be a creator? What is that thing that I want to put my head in the game for? Because you made mention of being jack of all trades.
trade and
Because
master of none.
one thing I notice about successful people is that they are focused to the core, that they are not jack of all trades.
Yeah.
That everything, every business they have out of the first business they have is in line with everything they do. So if they're into transport, they might just start from road, then they go into rail transport, they go into ship, they go into air, like water, air. Whatever business they do, if it is tech, they just keep developing one software after the other. If it is machine, they keep producing one machine after the other. That is where you're not the jack of all trades. You might have many other businesses coming out of it, but you're always in line, because you know what? Over years, you build expertise in certain things, and it's only expected for you to make use of that knowledge you have, rather than trying to just do one too many things at the same time that are not even in line with what you want to do. And that is the one that these are the major ways you can be able to keep your head in the game.
If you decide to keep your head in the game, what are some of the things you're supposed to do in order to do it right?
Pray.
Yeah, pray. And then I
Okay,
think
apart from
it falls back to determination. So-
Good. I was going to say determination leads to success.
Because if you are not
Yeah.
determined to achieving a certain goal, there is nothing that is going to make you achieve it.
So first
True.
things first, you need to have a plan.
You have
And
to
you need
yeah,
to tell
yeah,
yourself
yeah,
that
plan
I
comes
want to
first.
do this.
True.
Plans
Because
come
there are,
first.
you talked about distractions, yeah, and I feel one of the major things that always makes us to fall from what we've planned on doing is distractions. It could be that what people might have said about you, maybe you've done something in the past, or maybe you decided to do something for yourself, and they'll be like, you're worthless, or maybe you're coming from this family that don't have anything, or maybe like they just want to distract
Want to
you.
put you
They want
down.
to put you down. They want
Despise
the
your
thing
little
is,
beginning.
their little beginning, because most of they said a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step.
With a step.
So then you never can tell what is going to happen tomorrow. But so far as you're determined, so far as you tell yourself, I want to do this, you'll be able to do it. Like I think there's this lady that I know of. I can't say she's a master or I can't say she's a jack of all trades. But to say the truth, I think she is. And
You
guess
just
what?
said it though.
She's master of none. Because she feels like I can make hair. She feels like I can sell this. She feels like I can do this. I can do that. And then now she just ended up selling beer.
Wow.
Like seriously.
Wow.
I
didn't expect
They are
that.
not even related in
Oh my
any
god, I
way.
didn't
Like
expect
seriously,
that.
I didn't expect that, because like some years ago she was a hairdresser, and then at some point she was like she was selling
Maybe it
materials.
wasn't paying for
At
her.
some point, and then she was like, actually she said it was not paying, and then all of a sudden, like last year, she just
Hairdressing, or
like,
maybe she refused to
Maybe she's
upgrade her
cashing out
skills.
from
do you understand? Like, how can somebody tell me you're a hairdresser and then all of a sudden,
I
like,
see people
nothing is happening?
filled
Like,
up
I
in the
think for
most
you-
local hair
no,
salon.
Yes,
sometimes I think
yeah.
one of the things that usually gets some of us discouraged or distracted or probably abandoning one skill or the other is because of the fact that maybe you are not even deriving excitement from that job or from that work.
You don't have
true.
passion.
You don't have passion.
No
There's no
passion.
excitement. There's no passion
Yeah.
from it, and when you are doing something and you are not, it's not giving you joy. Like
What
you
are you
wouldn't want to-
passionate about?
Jesus, I didn't see this question.
I will attack it today. What are you passionate about?
Well, I think the only thing that I would say I'm being passionate about is talking. I love talking.
You
Wow.
get paid to
and
talk.
and my kind of talking is, I don't like coming from the ideal angle of which people usually perceive things.
Okay.
I like coming out from a different angle that even if I come out, people will be like, wow, seriously, I am off, like stuff like that. That's where I like coming
Sure.
out from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me? Am I lying?
No, I'm
You are not lying, no.
Like, you're just
People are
That's your
making me feel as if
No, Anthony, you're saying the truth.
you should have said word. Yeah, you are
Just
you are-
like
Just
that.
like
If
that.
we are not wowed
Literally.
by your passion, are you trying to force us?
I love this. Anyway,
You should ask me of my passion. I told you my
Yeah.
passion. So please, whether you like it or not, it doesn't concern me. Believe me or not, doesn't concern me. Continue with your own.
Okay, so I'm passionate about a lot of things, but it revolves around making a change. Like making a change in wherever I can, like making difference and be able to touch lives. Like I can't say precisely, but anytime I find myself in a space where I feel what I'm doing can change lives or can make a difference, I feel like I'm in the right place. So that's basically my passion, just feeling that okay, I'm able to teach people something, I'm able to tell them something new, or I'm just able to be an impact to somebody's life, be it little children, be it people my own age, or even older people. Although I just keep feeling that I don't have the capacity yet to feel like I can impact older people
Yeah,
yet.
of course.
But yes, for people that I feel that I might have been ahead of them just a little bit, it is my passion to see that I am able to impact life in one way or another.
would
I
you
think
be
one of
able
my
to advise an older person when he comes to you for maybe a certain advice about something?
Honestly, I don't feel like I can.
In what it depends now. It depends on.
Okay, I was going to say it depends on the kind of
Yeah, it
situation.
depends.
I just feel like
depends.
I don't just know enough to
Because you
advise
feel the
an
person
elder.
is older and all of that. But
Yeah.
there are things they learn from us, even the younger ones.
Like how
Yeah.
to post pictures on social media.
Wow.
It's not even that.
That's
Even-
not
even anything that has to do with phone, digital, they are not
Digital,
really.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
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 you
no,
teach them.
yeah.
And that one is, by the way, you can always put my mom through anything she doesn't know.
But
Anyways,
then it depends on what area to which the other
Yeah.
person is coming from. Like,
I
the
think
approach and
one
all of
other
that.
way that we find it difficult to keep our head in the game is we do not take self-discovery seriously.
sure.
We feel we just want to be crowd, like you want to be a part of the crowd,
Wanted to be
accepted, yes. And one thing I know for sure is that people that have kept their head in the game and have become successful were people that didn't go with the crowd. So you have to focus on discovering yourself, because if you don't know who you are, you can't keep your head in the game, because the next minute you think you're supposed to be that person, the next minute you feel you're supposed to be that person. And we have not, I believe we have talked about timeline, and if you haven't watched that episode, please go back and watch it, because we need to understand that we all have our different times. And then I just want to talk about two people, for example. We're talking about world entrepreneurs and then business people. I'm not marketing them, they're already a name for themselves, so whether I mention them or not. And then I want to talk about Jack Ma, that is Alibaba Group, the founder, the CEO at some point, now no longer it. And then I want to talk about Richard Branson, that is Virgin Atlantic airline business. These are people that, if you look at their business background and entrepreneurship background, they had so many ups and downs. And they came from the kind of our privileged background, in the sense that their parents were not multi-billionaires. So it is not family riches passed on to them. They just had families that were willing to back them up, but not very wealthy families. So we can't really sit down and say, yeah, this one is old, is old money. It's not old money. They were the new money. And then this is one of the things I see with youth, is we're so comfortable in the shadow of parents, most especially for those that are privileged to have parents that are wealthy. We no longer have the ambitions of going over our parents, so it's difficult for you to keep your head in the game, because you haven't even set goals that is above what your parents have done. And these people discover themselves at a very young age. And that is why, if you're out there, you're not too old, too young to think you want to know what you want to become. And when you find yourself in the position that, you know what, I want to be a business person, I want to be this, I want to be that, you're not, if you're 16, you're not too young. If you're 20, in fact, you're privileged to have found yourself at an early age. And then you keep your head in the game, because these people saw success 10 years later, 20 years later. So, and they are now billionaires, they are millionaires, making difference, and they've not stopped making money yet. They are in their 60s, they're in their 70s, and they are still doing it. So what am I trying to say is that when you discover yourself, it is a process. It is not a quick way out there. When you discover yourself, you can put your head in the process. I know that the journey is not going to be easy.
Of course,
we want it easy.
Yes. That's the thing, because we feel like we just want to make it right now. Like, okay, let it just happen right now for me, which is not possible. Okay, for some people it could be, but then we understand that these days we just decide to tell ourselves that I want to do this, and then it has to happen right now. Then we forget the fact that we need to have a plan. We need to focus. We need to be determined about what we want to do. Because I believe if you are determined about certain things, you'll be able to get to the next level.
You will
because if you think you're doing it all because maybe you feel like let me just do this thing, like right now it's going to work out. No, you can do it. Even if you fail, you can keep trying.
Exactly.
Because if you keep trying, it means you are really ready to do it. Dare to be different. Because I always tell myself that I want to be different from other people. Not like I want to go with the regular crowd or with the things. I don't want to be regular. I just want to be a different person, that when someone sees me, be like, this person is different, or this person is like this, and I like the way this person is handling this thing. So then if you have a business or maybe a job or something, why not put your head in it? Why not do it? Like, why not focus? Don't let all these distractions come to you. A lot of our youths today really fall because of all these distractions, because they don't even focus, because they don't even have a plan, because they don't even know what they want. But then I feel if you know what you want, then it means you can do it. Like, what is worth doing is what doing well. So if you want to do something, like, go ahead and put your head in it and do it. Like, just focus.
And listen, it's easy to lose focus. Sorry, Anthony. It's easy to lose focus, but there's this secret I think I've discovered, and I've heard it from two people. And if they're able to say so, one is from Jack Ma, Alibaba. Okay. He said that that he was able to achieve what could have been achieved in 18 years within a short period of time because he worked extra hours. I've heard the same thing. Elon Musk made a statement saying that work out your 10 years plan like it can be done in 6 months. So you're like, because it's easy to, why I think this is vital is because it's easy to lose focus.
Yeah.
But imagine you tell yourself, you know what, in the next 5 years, I want to have this. But in the next 2 years, you work that 5 years.
True.
It's achievable.
It's achievable.
And this is one of the ways I've seen these people fasting growth, and it can happen for you, because you know what, it's easy to get tired in trying
Of
and
course,
trying.
of
It's
course.
easy to lose focus. It's not easy to be focused. We're not saying as if it's easy.
Easy, actually.
But
it's
why
not.
don't you work that 10-year plan in 5 years?
5
Just
years.
put in all in that short period of time as if it's going to happen overnight, and you will see results.
True.
You will see
I wanted
results.
to talk about the issue of self-discovery, and you just hit more on on the fact.
Yeah.
But then I just want to, I just feel that self-discovery is one of the things that make one successful just immediately. Although there are processes, there are challenges, there are a lot of things that you are going to be faced with. But then, if really you have that goal, you have that conviction that this self-discovery of mine, this gift, these talents which I have, I think it will take me to places. Then why don't you just strive hard?
Now that's talking about your passion
Yes,
also,
your passion.
because,
Yes,
it is
if
important.
we are to look at our world today, talking about the likes of Brain Jota, the likes of AY, the likes all of these young,
It's like
young celebrities.
I've introduced calling people's name, and now all of a sudden,
just calling
Before you actually said this, I wanted saying it, but for the fact that the two of you didn't allow me to talk, I had to keep my peace. So the likes of them,
Peaceful maker.
the likes of them, some people would just be like, this guy just out of nowhere came out. I think that's the conviction to which some of us have. But then we can't tell of the challenges that these people have faced, the processes to which they had to undergo to becoming what they are right now. That is to say that if really you want to be successful, you want to blow, just like the way it is normally called this now. I mean these days, you just have to put your head in the game and remain focused no matter what, no matter the distraction, no matter the discouragement that you are being faced with. People will definitely talk about you. They will say a lot of things. Some will even want to insult you and say maybe at the end of it all you're not going to be successful at all. In as much as you are convinced in your talent, you are convinced in your passion, believe me, you will make it. Because if all of these celebrities that we see as small gods and our mentors, if these people now come back and sit down to telling us how they achieved
the hours
whatever
of work
thing,
they put
in,
in,
they achieved what they have achieved right now, many of us will be wowed, because there are a lot of things they went through. Some had to sacrifice a lot of things, time, let me just say time, they have to sacrifice a lot of time. But these days we just want something that will put a little bit of effort to, and then from there we'll just blow. We'll just make success out of it. We'll just make fame out of it. We'll just make riches out of it. But then word is not like that. Word is not, or effort is not like computer that you just see, or Google that you just spread what is so thing, and it gives you the answer immediately.
And that's
you
it.
have to plan for it. You have to strategize. You have to put a lot of effort, be intentional, be determined that okay, this thing though, I believe in me, I believe in my
See
passion.
all the
I believe.
veins in your neck, everywhere is just coming out like you're just
Yes, I said this is my passion.
Wow.
I was joking.
Anyways, this is so interesting.
yeah, it is.
Tony, thank you very much. Maybe in the next episode, maybe you will have a lot to say.
Okay.
But then there's just one thing I want to leave you guys with.
Yeah.
Determination leads to success.
True.
So whatever it is you're doing, be determined and do it well. We'll still leave you with a very beautiful song
We
from
will.
AB Vocals and M Sticks and his other partner. It says no greed. Just listen to it and stay blessed. We love you
Make
and
you
bye
no
for
gree,
now.
no gree.
I just see the pains in your eyes, and even when you smile, I dey hear regret in your voice. You know me now, but you don't cast up, and everybody know the matter. Everybody know your story. When you hit the floor, get back up. Yeah. Remember, no matter what's in them talk, only God get the final order. Yeah. While you hit the ground, get back up. Yeah. No matter when I talk, yeah. No matter what's in them
There's
talk,
enough dancing space.
hold you down. Know the letter make you hold you down. Everybody makes mistakes too. Know the letter make you hold you down.